Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be watching a video called History of the Entire World, I guess. I don't really know who this person is supposed to be. I think it's called Bill Wirtz, which I'm not really sure who that guy is. Maybe he's an historian, or he could be probably a comedian. Because, you know, it's kind of funny, you know, the history of the entire world, I guess, which makes me think maybe he's not like a serious historian, or maybe he's a comedian, but he's also an historian at the same time, which I think you can be both, right? I think those things they complement each other. So I don't really know. It's gonna be, probably we're gonna be learning something, or maybe we're gonna be laughing. I don't really know. There's pouring rain outside, so probably you can hear this, and probably some pretty big thunderstorms. So let's get to it, and comment, like, subscribe, and start.
Hi, you're on a rock, floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water.
The Earth?
Fuck it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you. How did this happen? A long time
music.
ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right?
It's very
it didn't
chaotic.
happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere, you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
This is quite shocking.
Forget
Okay,
this. I want
yeah,
to
just
something.
yeah,
Go
a
somewhere.
white-
Do
a
something.
white-
I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started.
Quite philosophical.
Paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing.
Oh, I
Place.
get it.
Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about 1,000,000,000 degrees.
Okay, very
The
hot.
quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
Hot.
Great news, the protons and neutrons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons have
So
now
many
joined in.
years.
Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting
Another
closer
bunch of years. Yeah,
And it's getting
so many
closer
years.
together. It's a star. New
It's
ship
the
just got made.
sun.
Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier shit.
So many
Allows
things.
newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting
Clouds.
things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. I
Planets.
just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks, and it kind of made a mess, which is now... Weather
Oh.
update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather
Oh.
update, those rocks might have had water inside them, and now there's hot steam
Ah.
in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today, and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update,
Great.
it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean.
Oh,
Volcano alert.
what is that real? Was the entire world an ocean?
What? Something's alive.
Oh,
Oh, cool. Like a plant
life.
or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh.
Like
made
plankton.
from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret instructions
Cells.
written inside itself telling it how to build another one of itself. So that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean?
yes.
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into
Like
food.
an ad.
Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the
Yeah.
Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
It's a sponge. It's a plant. It's a worm and some other types of weird, strange
We're
water
evolving.
fish. It's the Cambrian explosion.
No idea what that is.
Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still
Oh,
in the
okay.
ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why?
Not yet.
The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay.
It's too hot. Oh, the ozone layer, the
Come on, animals,
atmosphere.
let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no
You need
food left,
legs.
so I don't care.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
well,
100 million
there's
years
plants up here.
later.
Maybe, said some bugs. And fish.
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, so
Oh
I
my
can go
god,
on land, but
it
I
took
have
him
to go
like
back
5
in the
million
water.
years.
Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg. Water is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg.
Yeah.
Works for me. Bye bye ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a
Oh,
map of the
yeah.
world? Sure.
Dinosaurs. Pangea.
Fuck, now everything's dead. Just
Oh,
kidding,
no.
here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, broke
Oh.
apart. Don't worry about it. It does that all the time. Here comes a meteor.
Okay. Died. Yeah, they died.
It's mammal time. Here come the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff.
Oh my god, that's a monkey.
No, like walk like
Oh.
that and grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks.
Yeah.
Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice.
Yeah, do you learn how to talk?
Now they're everywhere. Almost.
We're everywhere. Oh, well, no, yeah,
Can
of
walk
course.
over here? Cool. Well, I guess we're stuck here now.
Not
Let's
yet.
review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it.
Yes.
Time to plant some grass. Look at this.
Oh.
I control the food now. Now
Like
everyone wants to be
hunter-gatherer.
my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses.
Yeah.
So mine is bigger because I
Community.
have food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of
Yes.
using rocks for everything? Use metal.
Yes.
It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what?
That's like Egypt?
More food and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need
Of
people
course.
to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now
So
you
many
need houses
people.
for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things, which makes things better. And more people.
Oh, yeah,
can do more
Egypt.
farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, law.
There's everything society. Yeah, society's created.
Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my
Oh,
metal
like Europe.
so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what?
No idea what. Oh, Egypt.
Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China. And did I mention Indus River Valley civilization?
Okay. There's so many. Yeah, there's a lot.
East is getting more
A lot of
complicated,
societies.
maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock or clop clop. It's the people with the horses, and they made an empire, and then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks.
Oh.
Look, it must be the
The
Greeks.
Greeks.
Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone?
Oh.
China. New arrivals in India.
There's so many. Okay. There's so many. There's so many. This is very fast.
And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of
Make
ancient
religion out of
texts.
this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal that's a little easier to find? Thanks. Look who came
Oh.
back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they
Oh.
believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge...
Oh, the
maps.
Ten
These are
Commandments.
Olmecs. The Phoenicians make some colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes
Everyone
colonies.
makes
Here comes
colonies.
The Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire.
Oh, the Persian Empire.
That's big.
Huge.
The Buddha was just enlightened. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this.
Yes.
Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. The Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had
Thinking
the idea
about
of
stuff.
conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was
It's huge.
great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says get the hell out
Who's
of here.
that?
Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye. Time to
400 elephants? That was it?
most of India.
Okay, most of it.
But what about this part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings? Merchants,
Yeah.
probably.
Who are they?
And they've got spices. Who would like to buy the spices?
Everyone?
Saudi Arabians swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back
Oh.
together again with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies.
Taoism. Oh,
Out
go with the
here,
flow.
Horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city.
Okay, not good.
Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said
Bye.
the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for
Oh.
invading our homeland, said the Jews, who were starting to
Not.
get tired of people invading their homeland.
Yeah.
Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being
Oh my
too
God,
popular,
now it's
which only makes
Jesus
him more popular.
Christ.
You can make a religion out of this. Once,
Yeah.
now you can buy it from China. They
The
just made
Silk
it.
Road.
Road to the world.
Conquering Vietnam.
On water. Sick. New trade routes, said India,
Oh.
accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast.
Accidentally.
Trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep.
Did
so
it?
The Persians
No.
making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do
No,
it together.
yes. Chinese hole. Oh, not.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business.
Ah.
Empire selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the
It did.
golden age of India. There's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra.
Okay.
First.
Okay, confusing.
What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire. Or actually
Yeah.
just half of it. The other half is just fine. But it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name.
Okay, it's the same, but not.
Oh, and
Figure
here's a
the
huge city,
stars.
population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over
Everyone.
the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China?
Oh, great.
How's those trading kingdoms?
Awesome.
Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's the Sunrise Kingdom.
So many kingdoms.
Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all
Cube?
fake. And everyone
What?
got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well.
Another
The Roman
religion.
Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's...
The Pope is still the
I
Pope.
wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the Islamic golden
Awesome.
Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this
The
tiny
Swahili?
space you have to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. Want to get
Oh.
enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. The
Okay.
Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north.
Oh,
and they find
yeah.
some land. 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly.
Green and ice.
They
Yes.
also invade
There's
some other
nothing more.
places and get called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair
Oh,
enough. The Pope is
sure.
ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New
Oh.
kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's
Oh
better.
yeah, they're all
Time to conquer
Christian.
England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's the Seljuk Turks.
What's
The Byzantine
that?
Empire, who's getting so
Oh.
small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need
Oh.
help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the
Oh.
Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade! They did
The
many crusades,
Crusades.
some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mike.
Oh,
Goodbye, Toltecs.
okay.
Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here.
Me too.
Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself, Korea just became itself, and Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just
Oh.
invented bombs and typing. And the
That's
Mongols
bad.
just invaded most of the universe. Nice going,
Okay,
Genghis.
that's
I
a
bet
lot.
that will last a long time.
Yeah.
Some of the Islamic
No.
Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India.
Oh my
Is it Tonga
god.
time? I think it's Tonga time.
Tonga time. Oh, they call
Where
us
the
the
Swahili
Pacific
can sell
Ocean.
their gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's
Oh.
rich, everyone said. The Christians
Okay,
are doing a great job
great.
reconquering Iberia, which will soon
Oh.
be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect.
Yeah.
Whoops, half of Europe just died.
Oh,
China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look
Oh.
who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit,
no,
Mapajahit,
no.
Majapahit.
Yay!
Is really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's
Oh.
kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer.
The
Let's make
Renaissance.
books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice
Oh.
job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a
They
spot.
did it?
Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What?
Oh,
Shit, said Portugal. Spiceless. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to
oh. That's right. That's
Wait,
what.
said Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, that's why they discovered
If the
America.
world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please.
No.
Okay. So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half
No.
of the world. The Aztec and Inca empires are off to
Oh.
a great start. I wonder if they know that Europe just discovered their continent.
Oh,
They're
death.
marrying into so many royal families, they might have to start marrying each other.
No, bad
Here
idea.
comes Moscow. Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or something. Persia just made Persia Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where
Oh.
we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey,
Another?
Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit.
Oh.
This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck
Oh,
the church.
like
Here's
Lu-
95
Luther
reasons
and
why,
some,
said Martin Luther in his new
yeah.
book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what
Oh,
would be
yes.
magnificent? Said Suleiman wearing an onion hat. What if the
An
Ottoman
onion
Empire
hat.
was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big? Said Ivan, trying not to be terrible. Portugal had a dream that they controlled the entire Indian Ocean, including the
What a
Swiss.
dream.
And
Yeah,
then that
great.
dream was real. and Spain realized that this is not India, but they pillaged it anyway.
Yeah.
Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the
Yeah,
Dutch revolt and all
they
the
went
hipsters
in.
moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1. Can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2. Steal the
Beavers.
spice trade. That's not a question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the
Oh,
Caribbean.
yeah.
And it's so goddamn profitable, you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's
No.
to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are
Get
having
bigger
a
and
friendly
bigger.
discussion about who should control the entire world. More specifically, Ohio. Then it escalates into a 7-year discussion, giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure
Oh,
out
my.
who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess
Oh,
who's
okay.
Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America.
Oh.
Says America, declaring their independence. And
Yeah.
fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke,
Oh, they
why
find
do
Australia,
France
yeah.
still wear such fancy dresses? Let's overthrow the
Oh,
palace.
the
and cut our
revolution.
heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You can
Yeah.
make them
Oh.
no, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea
They
of a
don't.
revolution, especially the slaves who free themselves by killing their masters.
Yeah.
I didn't think of this before. Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take
Oh,
over Europe.
Napoleon.
Luckily, they banished him to an island. But he came back. Luckily, they banished him to another island.
It-
There goes Latin
Oh,
America
that's-
becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of Independence. Britain just figured out how to turn steam into power, so now they can make
Oh, Industrial Revolution.
machines and factories with machines in them, so they can make a lot
I love this song.
real fast. Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them
What?
an island.
Opium
Britain and
Wars?
Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also,
Oh
the
my
Sultan
god.
of Oman lives in Zanzibar now. That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution, and they would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Oh, bad. A telegram?
Technology is about to go crazy.
That's like
The United
1800s?
States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they
Okay,
continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too.
Not
I don't know,
good.
let's rape Africa, said Europe,
Oh.
scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest.
Yeah.
They never got
No.
Britain
Not
and France are
good.
still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
No.
Wait, Spain controls Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. Let's put the blame on Spain. Let's
Okay,
blame the main
whatever.
on Spain. So they blame the main on Spain.
Oh, like the song.
Business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go.
Yeah.
They're so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is incidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a
Terrible.
war since the last war, so they start World War One. Look
Oh,
at those
World War
guns.
One.
It's gonna be a great war. So great we won't
The
miss
great,
it.
yeah,
After it's over,
no.
they blame Germany. Russia went on
Yeah.
strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Everyone's paycheck is
Arabs
the same.
revolt and Britain helps. Now the Ottoman Empire's gone, so we can give the Jewish people a place to
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut the cake, said Sykes and Picot, carving up the remains of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire. Except Turkey, Turkey makes a brand new Turkey. And then the Saudis
Oh.
conquer Arabia. It just seemed like the right thing to do. Hello? Yes, it's the 1920s
Phones.
call.
Oh.
Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding.
No.
Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model.
No.
He's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control.
Wasn't
the
me.
international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him.
Yeah.
World War II. Bonus round: Pacific Showdown. United
What?
States versus Japan. Fight. Finish him.
Oh,
Unite all the
like a
nations
video
in
game.
world peace. Seems legit. Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Oh, now
He
there's
did.
Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the
Oh,
Arabs finally
what?
figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
No.
Look
Yeah.
out, China. There's a new China. in
Spoiler
China.
alert.
What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's
Oh.
the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors.
Pause
it's the
forever?
2 global superpowers. They're having a
Yes.
friendly debate over which economic system is
Friendly?
good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no,
Oh,
that will be the end of
the
the
Cold
world.
War.
Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead.
Yeah.
Make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space.
Oh, right.
Now let's
Yeah.
make some more countries fight themselves. Europe is
Oh.
tired of pillaging other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So here's a new map with new countries. Now you can't tell who they're
my
being
God.
pillaged by. The
Yeah,
United
there's so
States
many
finally
countries.
decided whether racism is good or bad. They decided it's bad, and the world
No.
agrees. South Africa might need another minute to think about it.
Oh,
Let's check
yeah.
the world population. Whoa.
It skyrocketed.
Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe
Oh,
makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain
Yeah.
because they don't feel like it. Let's
No,
check the mail.
they're not
Surprise,
Europe.
it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet
Oh.
they'll remember that. Phone call.
Twin
Surprise,
Towers.
it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise,
Phone,
it's on the
internet.
computer. Now your phone's
Yeah,
a computer,
oh.
which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't
Oh.
worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise,
They did.
flying robots. With bombs.
Like droids?
Printer
Oh.
brain. Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
And it's getting warmer.
Said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor after being invented by a thing inventor.
What?
By the way, where the hell are we?
Oh. Oh my. Okay. Incredible video, but I have to say, very chaotic, but in the best of ways. I think I have to watch this again, but at like a half a speed to understand everything. I loved it. Seriously, one of my favorite videos I've ever seen. This was incredible. I can't even imagine the amount of research and the amount of time it took. Not just the animation, because the animation obviously was quite simple, but the information itself, I feel like I've learned a lot. Now I want to like research a lot of things that I really did not had any idea, because it was like a lot, like they said, history of the entire world, I guess. And obviously they missed out on a lot of things, because I think it's impossible to make a little summary of the history of the world in just like, I don't know, in a couple of minutes. Obviously that's impossible. But I think they did a tremendous job at sort of painting a picture of, yeah, because it was incredible. I think that part was like, wait, what? When it was like, what was at first? Like it was nothing. Like the universe at first and the earth, well, it was nothing, because it started from nothing and then it was something. And that was like, wait, what? And of course it's like, you see it like this and then you're like, well, everything happens like so fast, but it's like, not really. They're like 1,000 years later and 200 years later and 5,000 years later. But then until you can see like how kind of small we are. No, maybe the small is not the world, like us as humans, because if you look at this, it's like the earth itself, it's so old compared to humans. Humans are just like a tiny part of history if you look at it like that. And even before humans, we had like ancient forms of human life, and then dinosaurs, and then the human precursors, and then the humans itself. And it's like, and then there's like the whole other thing that was just basically a lot of conflicts, I have to say. If you look at it like this, almost everything is just conflicts. It's just a lot of wars and a lot of countries conquering each other and making any excuse to start a war and to have more territory. If you look at it like this, that's basically like what we've done since the history of basically society. It's just like conquering and making excuses, and that's it. And you can really see like, oh my God, that's incredible, because I really like the fact that it was the whole planet itself. It was Asia, it was America, it was Europe, it was Africa, it was Australia, Oceania. I think that's how it's pronounced. It was everything. So you have literally everything, a little bit of everything. And I think that's great, because it shows the perspective of every single continent in the world, which, great. I couldn't even say, because again, I think I have to watch this again, because everything's very like, it happens very quick and you're like, wait, what? I need a minute. Let me absorb this. I love the part where the little fish, human, well, it wasn't human, it was an animal life, came out of the water. I love that part when he was like, how do you really sprout legs? It was like evolution. And it's like, well, he wanted to go out in the water. It was like, I don't have legs yet. And it took him like a million years to develop legs. And come to think about it, he didn't really mention evolution and Charles Darwin. I mean, he obviously mentioned it, but not explicitly. Which, come to think about it, is like quite weird, right? Because the whole like, it's a huge focus on the video, but it didn't speak of Charles Darwin, which makes me curious. But a lot of other things, I wasn't like the religions. There's so many religions that I really didn't know when they started or what is that they believe in. And I feel like, oh, okay, that's what it is. A lot of conflicts between a lot of like Asian countries that I really didn't. I know that they had like beef with each other, but I didn't really know the origins. And now I'm like, oh, that's why. It's incredible. And that's, in Africa, like so many empires. So like it was incredible. And not just Africa, basically everything. All that I think is probably like the Middle East, which I think these days, I think that's probably the Middle East. And probably the whole like Russia and a bunch of Europe. You can really see the scale of those empires. It's like, it was everything. Like a lot of countries that these days, there's like, I don't know, 10 countries. And back in those days, it was just one empire. So you can really see the scale. Those empires were massive. And they were like, and of course, every empire, like the Russian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, the Roman Empire, all of them were like, we're never gonna fail. Of course they all fail. So that's like the nature of life and the nature of history. Everything falls. Everything falls apart at some point. But yeah, loved it. I'm gonna watch this again, but at a lower speed so I can absorb it a little bit better, and like with Google so I can like look things up because it's incredibly interesting. So yeah, I love this. Hopefully you love this as well. And I'll see you next time. Bye.